Hi, Russell Cummings from Strategic Business Development. How are you? Just wanted to take you through a quick video blog on planning for success in 2012. So this is just a simple process to help you get started in 2012, get it going with get it going with a rush. And I just want to take you through a really simple planning process that will help you make a start. I guess the model we're going to talk about most importantly is now, where, and how. This is one of the most basic models in planning and problem solving. Really important that we have a look at where are we now, where do we need to be, which is probably the most important component of all this, where we need to be, and then finally, how are we going to get there. So think those things through. We're going to talk through those things in a minute. Talking about the now, so the now is really important. So the now is where are we now? So it's time just to sit back and take stock of your business, have a good hard look at what you're doing, and do it. Now I get my clients to think about doing this in, I guess, 6 key headings. You can use whatever headings you like, but these ones seem to work for me. Profits. So this is all about your finances and your profitability and those sort of things. So just use that as a general heading to think about and write down some dot points under this one. How profitable has your business been? Where are you? Where are you in terms of sales? Those sorts of things. What do we need to do? The next point then is customers. So I'd want us to think about who are our customers, how they've been going, what sort of customers do we have, what sort of customers do we attract, all those sort of things, and what sort of customers would we like, I guess, eventually, but we'll talk about that more in the where. The third thing to think about then is our products and services. So if you're a service business, you'll have products and services maybe, but products and services. What do we deliver? Who do we deliver to? Talk about the quality of our delivery and how we compare against competitors. Write down some notes around those sorts of things. Think about the core processes and systems that we then use to deliver our products to our customers, who then give us some money. I mean, that's the basic chain. So think about your core processes. What are the core processes and systems, and how are they operating in our business? In order to make things happen and make our processes happen and to deliver our products and services to our customers and then collect some cash, along the way we need to have people. We need to have a great quality team, and we need to work with them. So start thinking about your people. So write down some comments about your people. The final one of this is marketing or promotions, and I'll use promotions here. I know I said customers, you could use patrons if you wanted to, but the last one's promotions. So this is about marketing and sales. So write down some notes about how well your marketing and sales programs are working and that sort of stuff. So that's the now. So it's a quick summary of the now. You don't need to spend a lot of time doing it, but I'd suggest that you do. The area I'd like you to spend some time on then is the where. So remember, our initial model was now, where, how. Well, we've done the now, and now I want you to think about the where. Now, again, use the same headings. All right? So the same 6 headings we just used for the now. So profits, customers or patrons, products, processes, people, and promotions. I want you to use those 6 headings, but be aspirational now. So in terms of profitability, set some targets, financial targets for what you would like to achieve in the coming year. Or you might do your plan over a longer period, but let's say we're doing it for 2012. Set some targets. What levels of sales would you like to have? What levels of profitability would you like to have? What sort of volumes would you like to do? Those sort of things. Same with customers. Think about the sort of customers you would like to acquire in 2012. Do you want to maintain your current client base? Do you want to grow them? Do you want to get some extra ones? Think about those things. Products and services. What do we need to do to our products and services? How do we change that in 2012? Again, core processes. What do we need to do with our core processes? Be more efficient, more effective, all those sort of things. Think about our people. The people are the enablers in our business and are absolutely critical. What are our retention policies on people? How are we going to retain good quality people? How are we going to attract them, and how are we going to recruit them? So that's really important. And then lastly, it's not last in terms of importance, but it's very important that we think about our marketing and our sales, because that's really the engine that drives your business from the top end. It drives the top end growth in sales. Really important you put some time and some thought into thinking about your marketing and promotional activities. So we've done the now. We've then done a quick summary of the where to determine where we want to be. Then it's about working out how we're going to get there. So the how is all about understanding what's required to move from where we are now to where we want to be. So that's about saying, if this is where we want to be, what are the things we want to do? And I guess the things that I'd like you to think about are what are some of the barriers that are going to get in our way? Because the barriers then help us focus on some of the priority actions that we need to take. So think about barriers when you're doing that. Think about where you want to be, but I want you to brainstorm and come up with the 3 or 4 must-dos that you need to do in the next 12 months if you're going to achieve your targets. So these are big ticket items. So these are big chunks. So it's not buy a new photocopier. It's actually a big item like, move into another customer segment, or engage bigger customers, or develop a new product, and develop and launch a new product, that sort of stuff. So think about the must-dos, the big must-dos that you need to have. Only 3 or 4 of them normally. Any more than that and we start to get a bit unfocused. Remember, it's a 12-month time frame, and if they're big chunky items, then they're things you need to do. Then for each of those must-dos, I'd like you to start to put some timelines on them. So start to break them up into when we need to have these ones delivered by, who's going to do them, what are the priority actions. So what are we going to do, who's going to do it, when are we going to do it by. Start to think about those, and then I want you to group them up into 90-day actions. So I want you to say, righto, what are the things we need to do within the next 90 days if we're going to achieve our 12-month goals. Focus on those. Set some project teams up within your business if that's what you need to do. Project teams are small teams that are focused on actually delivering an outcome for you. So set up some project teams and make it happen. Okay, so that's the how part. To summarize it, my suggestion is you use a simple one-page plan tool. There's actually a template for this on my website, on the blog, so you should be able to download a copy of that. If you can't, just please contact me through the blog, and I'll send you a copy. Really simple. A quick summary of the now, a quick summary of the where and some of the targets you want to hit, and then down the bottom, the strategies are our must-do actions, our must-do things, and then the action plans are the 3 or 4 things that we're going to do in there to get things happening. So that's the basic process. Work out where you are now, work out where you're going to be in the future, and then lastly, determine how you're going to get there. Summarize it all into a neat plan. Set yourself some 90-day actions. Be really clear on those actions and get you and your team motivated and off to a successful 2012. I wish you all the best, and I'll continue on this theme at other times. So for more information on any of these topics, go to my blog at sbdbusiness.com.au, and there's plenty of resources and tools there for you. All the best for 2012. Thanks.